Oh, talk to us, Lance. What happened last
Yep,
session?
I already said it.
No, explain how Lance got to where he is. Where is Lance? Explain this. Come on. Poker, come on.
He's in the Sea of Green. He was asked by Jeremy to help patch a hole. So he decided to take care of it post-haste. Traveled modestly until he ended up at this Lantern post. Swum upwards. Met up with August when he got to the surface and began swimming towards an island. Reaching the island, he made landfall, walking towards the unknown distance. Him and August continue talking about the relative past, trying to understand more what's going to happen to Spiral City's future. Making a grave connection that August witnessed a Porge was a teenager when the prosecution of the Prismatic Colors Accord.
Yeah, more or less.
All because they had, who witnessed the persecution and the elimination of the Prismatic Worship. All because of Life Priest. Then Lance would easily conform, like, that sounds like Life Forms. Oh god, the Spiral Council is going to ask for the removal of Anima users before the Golden Harvest begins again.
What? No.
Making his way through the woods, using the Life Skipper, or aka Shore Promise, he finally reached the cabin, met up with another voice of the Sea of Green, aka Job, who spent 10 minutes trying to reach Jeremy. Well, Jeremy explained to Jeremy explained to Job, that Lance needs to use a sewing kit in his safe to patch the hole in the Sea of Green.
Yes.
Acquiring the sewing kit,
Yes.
Lance and Job went straight to the cafeteria, got some food, and that's where we last left them.
Are you ready to continue traveling the Sea of Green?
Yeah.
We last left you off at the cafeteria. You're outside the building, because again, it's built smaller for people like Job, who, I had to bring out his token, but he is an imp-looking fellow. He's eating a toast covered with a orange-like slime substance, and he goes, divine, delicious, delectable.
Lance just kind of like nods a bit before chewing more on the meat.
It's Wagyu style.
I assume more people.
It's Wagyu style.
Oh, this is the good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I want to come here. No, I was just gonna make an off comment, like Lance would say, like, the guys keep throwing the meat kind of like this. When I die, I want to walk here. Keep throwing this meat for eternity. Eat some of the berries. So, John,
Compliment the meat pretty well.
Is there anyone in that building besides yourself? I mean, like, I kind of start looking for people to figure out when the Admiral is coming around.
Oh, yes, I've asked around for you while I was in the cafe. And, the Admiral will be due about an hour. Excuse me, he does keep quite good ship, and we caught lucky. His sail should be here soon.
Oh.
He only makes landfall twice in one day.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, since we've got an hour to kill, Lance will look around the surveying area to see if he can find some kind of makeshift tool. Like a pipe or something.
It's a pretty clean place you're in. It's really sterile, surprisingly. There's not a lot of loose dirt or anything around, to be fair. Though, everywhere you go and look around, Lance, there's anima energy brimming everywhere. Even to the littlest of the plants that grow from the cracks of the sides of the ground, even they hum with the life of anima. Simply hovering your hand over them is enough to, like, feel the anima force, and you can even pull it out of it if you like.
Nah, I wouldn't be that. I don't know exactly what happens with interaction like that. Hey, Job.
Hmm?
If this island is well, you and the rest, you and so many of your friends live on, what about the other islands? I saw them when I was swimming on by.
Oh! Well, the Sea of Green has many different locations and places it needs to be. And so it is just one of the many mirages of influence that the Sea of Green places out there. It's real,
So
but also not.
What you're saying is I could have been swimming for days if I tried to went to one of those
silly!
mirages.
You would not have swum for days. Quite in fact, sooner. You would have been, your swim would have been much shorter than that. You would have swum maybe for 20 or 30 more minutes if you did not go straight to the island. Large creatures frequent the surface of the waters farther away from the island. You would call them, sea monsters. Yes. They're the natives of the Anima Sea, the Sea of Green.
Why?
Well,
all those sea monsters?
The Anima Sea it doesn't have a filter. It doesn't decide what it creates. It is a primordial soup of life. Ergo, it will create vast different types of life and creatures. One of which being those giant sea monsters you saw.
Monsters are just animas waiting to become part of an anima user.
Ooh, that's food for thought.
I mean, while I was swimming in the sea, I kept interacting with other animas that I've witnessed before, and those I've never seen before.
Peculiar. I've never had an anima user swim in the sea before. Or at least, I don't think I've ever talked to an anima user.
Lance would summon God's rocket. Can you see this? Oh, wait, no, he's wearing the armor.
Mm-hmm.
So he, like, taps the armor. Do you see this?
Yeah, of course I do. How couldn't I? It's right on your skin.
No, this isn't my skin. He would take pieces of the gauntlet off to show, like, it without it. See?
Load!
Hello, rude.
Load! They all start screaming.
Sinner!
Yeah, Lance's hand's now censored. Puts back the gauntlet on. Yeah, see? Not exactly. This isn't my form. It's just my anima being manifest.
Oh.
Excuse me.
What can you do with it?
Oh,
Can you mend a garden? Can you make the trees smile?
I'll make a tree smile. What the hell?
I can wrap a rainbow around a lemon pie.
You lose 100 anima power.
100 anima power. You're going into negative AP, sir.
Yeah, well, that's like my social credit score, eh?
God damn it.
Lance dies instantaneously. We finally find out what
Yeah.
happens when you go into the negative anima power.
No, that's
man, that's...
Not yet. We'll get there.
No. Act free.
Why not?
You gotta think. You gotta think
Big
big numbers. Big numbers.
Big thing. Alright, Lance.
So,
Mhm.
I assume that whenever an anima user dies, the anima comes here.
Maybe. Job sits with you, watching out into the distant forests that can make up the ground around you. The sky above you sits this purple, nasally stars that sit across like buildings alive in the cities, like a cities above.
Lance would point at the sky. Oh, what are those lights up there? Is that like another building? It's like a city up there?
Job looks up. Huh, you know, I never really asked myself that. Maybe someone
Yeah,
might
it looks
know.
like I could just... Maybe the Admiral knows.
Who?
The Admiral. Maybe he
Maybe.
knows.
He is a smart fellow. I wouldn't put it past him.
Say, Job, is there a way to connect to the prismatics to here?
Prismatic?
Yeah. You know, like the red, the blue. No, the red, the green. They're like higher entities. They govern some stuff here now. They're like wardens or guardians.
He shakes his head. I can't say that I have. I've seen so many peculiar folks, though. Maybe some that fit your description. But they don't stay too long. They come traveling from a distance. And they keep
Are
on
they
going.
usually just in one color?
Hmm?
Do they usually just stay in one color?
Sometimes. Sometimes they're a cavalcade of colors, dancing in my vision.
I wonder if that was the Knight, the Unifier. That'd be pretty cool to find out they travel through here too.
Oh, well, that would be what's eating my back, wouldn't it? You
Was it a
silly
pygmy?
bitch. Yes, it was a pygmy in the form of a new seal.
They finally did it.
And that's what. See, yeah. By the way, is there any pygmies? Like you said before, there were pygmies around, right?
No.
I thought you said you did the wall.
Maybe it's Kabuki Theater,
No,
but
we
no.
can't swim!
Okay.
It's sea of Greenland, not desert of green!
Yeah, he would just like with job is like. How long? Do you understand the concept of time? Like what a day is, a minute?
I understand
Yeah,
my
there
birthday.
were.
When is
I
your
understand.
birthday?
Oh, sometimes it's March 5th. Other times I feel like it's April 32nd. Most often, though, it's September 1st. No, September 11th.
Oh no.
Dios mío!
Another anima user has hit the spire.
The pygmy looks up from his newspaper,
It's been
really
24
concernedly.
Dodge, it's been 24 years. It's too soon.
Yeah, 9/11 can buy us a drink.
He just,
As it
the fuck you
should.
mean he could buy? Like, to fucking buy a house and everything. Has
They probably
kids
could
too?
afford it
Not
better
in
than
this
us.
economy.
Yeah, not in this
Oh,
economy.
you made me-
Yeah, just glad.
That
We're
last
just
one
glad.
made me sad.
That laugh with made me sad.
Do you know what an Aventurian is?
No, I cannot say, friend. I know many different terms, but an Aventurian is definitely not one of those. I know the Sea of Green.
You haven't seen. Well, I'm glad you know that. You are its voice.
Yes, and you could be too. Or you can be its ear. Or its hand.
I rather weigh those options when I'm gone, when I'm dead. I'm not dead yet. I'm still alive. But seeing how peaceful this place is, I wouldn't mind, you know, this to be my forever afterlife. And watch the sky. Listen to the sound of the sea. It's very
Hey,
peaceful.
brother. You can't be here. No stinking anima users, you know what I'm saying, brother? Time to
No
start the
stinking
race war.
Avatorium, brother.
Oh shit.
No stinking avatar. I smell a half an avatar.
I smell a alpha. I don't know where. But I know it's somewhere. Hey Lance, can you help me find the Halfa?
I can't tell Walker. I gotta tell Walker.
Tell Waka.
You can't tell Waka.
Um,
You
what?
can't tell. You can't tell Falcone.
I gotta tell Falcone. Lance would look at your jobs like, have you been to any of the other islands before?
A few times, yes. There's one that has a
are
kaleidoscope
they?
sky. And marshmallow rainbow.
Like, who lives there?
Candy drop people.
He just blinks a bit. Candy people.
Mm-hmm. They're as sweet as you can be. Just don't get on their bad side.
Fucking-
Don't get on their bitter side.
You know, Germans come from the land of chocolate. And Lance starts slowly thinking, chocolate. Just goes through Homo's fucking chocolate fantasy. I love how the fantasy ends with Homo in the land of chocolate looking into a store to see that they sell indeed chocolate.
The land entirely made of chocolate. Lance goes into a store that sells, for some reason, fucking chocolate. That's so weird.
That was the end of Homo's fucking fantasy. Like, it rained chocolate. The whole chocolate dog, like, everything is chocolate though. Like, the storefront was clearly made of chocolate, but he looked through the window and is like, oh, they sell chocolate. I
Chocolate.
fucking love you, Homo, man. Any other island?
There's a fountain. A
Fountain?
unique, fancy one. Mm-hmm. A strange power emanates
What
from
does
it.
it do?
I've never really been there myself more than once.
Would you say Lance contact is Fingal? That it has what is it what's coming out of the fountain? Like water?
Well, no, I said it's a unique type of power. It overflows from it.
Okay, but it's water. Like, what's coming out of it? Like water?
Oh no.
You said power.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Lance kind of like rubs his chin a bit.
It's like the
That
ocean
sounds
coming out of it.
interesting. I want to see it. Maybe we can ask the animal to go there when I'm done patching the hole in the sky.
How are you gonna fix the hole in the sky?
You want to tag along? Lance kind of pauses a bit. You take out the life stone. Well, first things first, I need to get this thing charged.
You cannot have the skimmer and the primordial. Actually, you can. Never mind. You'd only have one primordial artifact at a time.
Yeah, it could be on his back, and he just jumps on. You could just do the fucking, like, this kid. What fucking Courage did. The things I do for love. Lance will, like, pick up one of the berries and pushes the crystal through the berry to see what it does.
Nothing.
Ah.
You make a mess.
Lance slowly cleans himself off the mess. Oh, damn it. Is there like a...
Do you need
You would
help
see
eating?
the spirit... No, I don't. I need help filling this thing with energy.
I don't know. Oh, power. Maybe the well?
What well?
It was a town well.
Lance looks over to see it.
It's not where you are, but it's quite a distance away. But you can see it from far off. Excuse me.
I mean, I guess we got time to kill him because the animal's coming in like an hour or so.
We don't want to be late, though. He will leave without us.
Don't worry, Job.
Okay.
Lance slowly gets up.
You leave the place, the front of the cafe. and he leads you, I'd say, about 20 minutes of a walk to get to the well. Town well,
Well.
that is. There's a noticeable sign that reads, Town Local Well. Please stop putting your trash in here. Another sign that reads, 1 gold piece, 1 wish. Limited 1 per user. Customer.
Oh,
Gear cooldown.
Lance raises his brow about that? Huh. Jeremy, have you tried this before?
Yeah, but only on special occasions.
So it does work.
I heard the more you use it, the less effective.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the more you put in, the more effective.
Silly, what's a wishing
sticks
well
to
gonna
his
do with
pocket.
gold? You have no gold.
We're
See you in a bit.
Damn. I don't suppose you can spot.
I don't have any gold on me, silly. Lance trying to bum off a gold piece. Can I borrow a gold piece?
What? I don't want to throw the crystal. Let's just fall. Lance will go over to like where the crank is. And slowly starts to rotate it.
Crank.
To pull out the. I figure it's a well, right? And there was a pail,
Oh, yeah.
a bucket in the bottom. So he's slowly cranking it to pull out the bucket.
When you first try the first couple of clanks, it takes an immense amount of your effort. Roll a strength check.
Lance is like, hold on. I can only grunt for so long.
I'm calling by so much time.
That's a 9.
With some considerable strain, you finally lift up the bucket. You hear the sloshing. You can feel the bucket of water move back and forth.
Oh. You slowly walk over to the bucket. Oh.
It is this aquamarine color. It's brightish green.
He slowly takes out the life crystal and slowly submerges it. Not fully submerges it. He submerges the crystal end, not the gold bit.
When you submerge the crystal bit into the bucket water, the bucket's water starts to slowly get drunk, as if the crystal is like drinking it, literally. It takes about I would say a minute or two for you to notice that the bucket has indeed lowered its water content, as if the crystal has been drinking, before the crystal finally noticeably stops. Excuse me.
Lance slowly pulls the crystal away. Oh, look at that! It worked!
Straight from the source.
Well, Lance turns around and summons the life skipper to replace the crystal. He'll put the crystal back in, and then sends it back. Hey, yo, August, you got a gold piece on you?
Who?
August.
August isn't around.
Of course he's not. Is there anyone in town who would have a gold piece? Do you guys even have money like that?
Jobless, if you're
I mean,
confused.
if this
Gold piece. We don't
For
carry
the-
around
for the
such
wish.
currency. Yeah, we don't carry such currency around.
the,
You might find it at the
How
castle over there.
he looks over to see the castle.
The castle in the very distance, yeah.
Damn it! No,
Maybe you
no,
can find.
no.
Maybe you can find something that people want to buy off of you.
have his life skim on me.
I don't think that'll do.
Yeah, I noticed you're not that impressed by it, so...
The pygmies aren't. They're very judgmental
look,
of it.
let's get back... Yeah, let's get back to town before we miss the avenue.
No, you're
Especially I'd
in
like to go
town.
to the castle.
Oh, you're actually,
Oh.
you're in the center of it, but you're talking about going to the docks.
Yeah, let's make our way to what the avenue will be. I don't want to miss him.
Yes, quick.
I mean, like, it'd be cool to go to that castle, but, like, I got a job to do. Job.
Well, maybe when you come back.
I would want to know your safety dance first before ever making, you know, a torn hero. It's pretty scary getting here, actually. I was at the bottom of the Sea of Green.
Oh my, that's right, I forgot to teach you my dance. Here, let me teach you it now. Down, down, up, up, left, left, right, right, A, B, select, start.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, select, start.
Yeah, it's
No,
a
left,
Konami
left,
code.
right. It's up, up, down, down, left, left, right, A, B, select, start.
Up, down, down, left, right, A, B, select, start.
Yep. I'll expect
Thanks,
you to
John.
remember it.
That made...
You better write it down.
Hold on. Lance actually takes out like a pen and paper. It's up, up, down, down, left, right.
Uh-huh.
Up. Hang on. Up. Down. Down. Left. Right. A. B. Select or start?
Select and start.
Oh, select. Plus. Start. Now I write this down here. Jobs. Dance.
Safety dance. Because if you can't dance,
Lance
then you
races-
can't dance. Well, you know, friend of mine. Say,
Yeah,
here
so like
we go
when
with the
I
motto.
when I wrote it down, Lance plucks from his head a piece of paper, uses his finger and turns it into a pen to write down the code, and then puts the paper back to his head. There we go, memorized.
Did you get that memorized? Learned it!
Well, now it's easier to get back. Now it's way easier to get back to this place.
Kirk, wait, yes, I'll be able to help
Oh.
you when I can.
Hopefully, Lance like what was it? The walking. So like Lance is loving shit. Hopefully, next time I come here, it's like more of a luxury, not like a super serious task.
Well, I'm sure to be sure to
Do you
have
know?
you.
Do you know an entity by the name of Game Master? Two floating
Oh.
hands.
Yeah! Yeah, great fellow! Host the wonderful
Have you-
game nights.
Is he still around?
I haven't seen him in quite a few months.
Lance remains silent.
Do you know what happened to my friend?
It's like a vivid flashback to showing what happened.
Mother appearing during the
can't-
game.
Yeah.
Mother's
Yeah, like, you
influence
can't say
ripping through Game Master's hands while he was covering defending you guys to get him to flee.
Yeah. I can't tell you. But I can promise you this, Job. His actions won't be forgotten. I'll make sure of it.
He did.
Dove looks down sadly. Oh. It's not pretty often my arcane fade.
You guys don't come back here?
No, no, no. We believe we might be the final line of life. Once you achieve our rank, it is just true death after here. We have near immortality near the sea. Many of us have seen plenty of stars come and go.
Stars? Well, what are stars?
He points at the sky. Actually, he doesn't know. That's right. He doesn't know. Many of us are old enough to have seen the sea at its earlier stages. Seen the monsters when they first came around. That's what I meant to say.
Maybe there was someone around here that kept a history book about all the things that have happened here.
Oh, definitely. At the castle.
Lance in the middle of the castle calls to Falcone. Hey Falcone, look, I don't ask how. I need you to put like a helmet, a sword, and 4 different suits of cards on my body. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Travel Police Department, by the way.
Like, it's just Lance gets all the keys for for Resident Evil 1 and 2. Oh no, he ain't fucking around. If he can cheat the system, he'll cheat the fucking system. I ain't going through that bullshit with the shield fucking key.
You will, and you will like it.
You have no choice.
Lance, like, shivers of the cold sweat. Oh, I feel like a cholesterol trial's ahead of me.
You're never far from that. Don't you try to escape that fate of yours.
Can't wait to spend
Your
like
doom is inevitable.
a day in game, but fucking half a year
In here.
IRL trying to solve the. Yeah, like I'm saying, like as a joke, like 3 months IRL to fucking beat the puzzles.
Jesus, man, I would never do that for that long. I'd sooner shoot myself than do that. If you don't get it, you
Well,
don't
he's
get
got
it.
a D4 in intelligence. He's got a D4 in intelligence, but a D12 in the human spirit.
In the human spirit.
You don't understand, Jeremy. I was made in Lawway's light. I am.
Lawway's. I was made in Lawway's love. God.
Also, these are the dogs.
You make your way to the docks. It's a series of long 2x4 like bridges that lead out to the ocean. There are a few of them. The most notable and largeable one is a boardwalk itself, large enough to hold multiple peoples. There doesn't seem to be anybody on it right now. Actually, there'd be a small crowd of people, 30 worth, who seem to be just as anticipating the return of Admiral Albert Alexander, just as much as you.
I'm guessing the Admiral was pretty popular.
Well,
As Lance would make his way towards the...
yes, of course. Everyone uses the ferry to get across the Isles. You'd be mad to just swim around with the monsters roll around. Somehow, the Admiral out here has tamed such the wildlife, and they don't harm them one bit. I heard he was managed to even help a large polar bear with a sore tooth. He gave a lasso around the large tooth and a hug and a pull, and yanked out the bad boy. Of course, Job is explaining this to you, doing all the dramatics of a lasso and then like pulling and tugging before finally the tooth. Yeah.
Lance would look at him. What the hell's a polar bear?
Oh me, I don't know how to explain it to you.
I know what a crystal bear is. It's so populous in West Bay.
Blur.
I like to think Lance has never fought one. He's only heard of them, maybe seen one of them. He's never hunted
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Can't wait for Derek to turn into a crystal bear.
Brrr.
Aw.
It says I need level 2 fucking archer. I have level... Oh, I'm already a thief.
Yeah, it is, the thief. I want to be...
No, get out of here. We don't want to hear about Borderlands,
Under
you
the
sick son of a
sea.
bitch.
I don't want to hear about Borderlands, you sick son of a bitch.
I want to be
under the sea. Yeah.
in an octopus's
This
garden.
garden with you.
What's the name of that song?
Sublime. I think it's quite literally Octopus's Garden. Okay, Lance. You approach towards the dock, and you would see a fanfare of people. They are not human whatsoever. They'd be like a human Ant-Man. They'd be like
Ooh, his movie
candy
sucked.
people. Sup, guys? I am back. Welcome back to Pori. Lance is in the Sea of Green.
Welcome back to
He is waiting for an Admiral Albert Alexander, waiting at a boardwalk filled with unique people. There'd be a talking head, just a walking head on small little feet. Its eyes looking around dartingly, talking in an awkward, I am here kind of voice. There would be a robot, two in a pair, of course. One silver, one gold. Both make quite a duo, they do. Oh, Lance is becoming Luffy?
Hmm.
Yeah, Lance is going through his Naruto phase. Yeah, sure.
I wanna be under the sea. In an octopus's
Octopus's
garden.
with you.
With you.
So what do you want to do, Lance?
Lance looks like... It's like...
There's also a
Lance the
noticeable
tallest
booth.
in the crowd?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're probably, as a human, as the humanoid you are, yes, but there are creatures bigger than you, and longer than you. Like a
But
human
not
centipede.
fight here.
Lance would try to...
Oh, yeah, definitely not
Lance
fighting.
would go to the... Yeah, Lance would go to the silver and gold robots. Excuse me.
You would hear
Gentlemen.
music coming from both of them.
Oh,
They would be dancing with each other before the gold one tilts its head awkwardly up. Its visor lights up. Hi there. The silver one looks over, tilting into the camera screen of gold. What's up? From his face visor.
I don't suppose both of you are also waiting for the Admiral.
They both look at each other and nod before they both tilt their head looking at you, Lance. Yeah, dude. From Gold's face says yeah, and then from Gold says dude. And they both have like a smile face connecting from their mask.
Are you guys animals or anima users?
They both look at each other and shrug before looking back at you with their face visors. What's A on left on the gold? Anima user on the silver.
Never mind it.
Wanna hear some tunes? Question mark?
Sure, why not? I can use the music.
They summon with their anima powers.
Oh fuck! Let's go! Oh, I should have just acted
Both
you
of them
like
summon
life warriors.
synthetics in front of them with keyboards and begin playing. It's something like what's it called? What would I call it? From Tron Legacy.
Oh, D-Res. Does Lance sense like the anima energy coming from the little fucking
Yes.
acoustic? The literal.
The anima energy
Lance
comes
just
from the notes, the music they're playing. Lance, while you're in their proximity, you gain you gain advantage to melee attacks like all your melee attacks, and enemies attack can get disadvantage while you're listening to while you're in this Roxinian music.
Lance just bombs his head listening. That's ain't too bad. Ain't a job.
Nothing but a bunch of clicks and whistles.
How dare you? How dare you?
Dare you? Well, if I had a gold coin, I'd give you guys a tip.
Oh, that's insidious. Sorry, I'm playing Tactics still, and the thief just threw a phoenix down at a skeleton.
Fuck, nerd.
It fucking works.
Surprise, Lord. Yeah.
Surprise, cockfag. Oh shit, gank.
Nah, too late. It's in the ethos. Look at it, it's floating around now.
Well, just like Homer in that
now we have to
the
delete
Ushen-
both VODs.
No, just like Homer in the Ushenka, it's gonna come back to haunt me.
Now we have to delete both VODs.
I mean, like a guy got banned on Twitch 6 times and he still gets back on Twitch.
Hold on, I have a great
Lance
solution
would,
for
like,
me. Hold on.